Hey guys, what's up? It's Tim here, and today I finally have a new gun for you guys, and this is the LEGO L85a2. So, this gun took over a week to make, and this was a pain to make. Also, just to find the pieces, you might see somewhere that pieces are different, but yeah, I finally was able to do it in the end. And I'm just so amazed at how good this gun is, with the time it took. So, it is very hard to handle on camera. There's a couple of things on this gun that I wanted to get, but I was not able to get at all. But I still think it turned out amazing. So, let's go over it. Here's the butt pad, or butt plate, whatever you want to call it. It is very comfortable, really supportive against your shoulder, especially since it's a bullpup. It really needs to. It also has two sling mounts at the back, which I first thought was pretty weird, but yeah. This one could be attached up here if you want to hold it on your left side, and this is for the right side. Took me quite a while to realize. Here's the fire sector, which I did not like the look of the LEGO one too much, but yeah, it has semi-automatic and full automatic. Here's the bolt catch, which does not work, which is the one feature that I wanted to get working, but I just couldn't manage it with the time I had to use on building the gun. So as you can tell, you cannot pull back the charging handle fully to chamber around. You have to pull down the dust cover, which also protects the internals. So now you can pull it all the way back. You can see the rubber band inside. And yeah, you can also lock it up, which sort of would be like using the bolt catch. Not really. But yeah. So it just releases just like that. It's a very satisfying sound. So this piece, I've had this piece for a while, and I've always wanted to use this for my L85 since, I don't know, February last year. So yeah, it's also a reason why left-handed people can use this, because of the bolt. Here's the cheek rest, which I really like the shape of it. It looks really good, but it isn't too comfortable. It's more like a chin rest, because the sights are just so high that, yeah. Here we have the magazine release, which it does have the golden plate, and yeah, it's a lever one basically, so that when you push that, the rear of the mag release sticks out, which releases the magazine. Yeah, kinda weird, but anyways, here's the magazine with a fake round. It has two studs because the magazine release doesn't work, and my mags don't really stay in too well. So I already had to use tape, and even that didn't work. So yeah. Here are the iron sights, which I actually quite like these sights. Just the look of them. Not really using them too much, since, as I said, I kind of have to use it as a chin rest. The carrying handle is amazing. I really like this carrying handle because it is very sturdy, and I will demonstrate it right here. Yeah, this is really insane. I'm holding the gun up with the carrying handle, and this gun is very heavy. It's up to 3 pounds of weight. So yeah, that's an impressive carrying handle right there. It also has the screws, of course. It has this thing going through, which is five studs wide, which this was really hard to get, and I decided not to waste too many jumper plates in the middle and just put 3 studs. That was the easier alternative. Here you have the gas holes, 4 big ones and 2 small ones, which, yeah, I've seen several people just be lazy and not bother making them different sizes, but yeah. Anyways, here's the grip, which is really comfortable. As you can tell here, this is what I'm talking about, with the gun being heavy and being hard to handle. So, very comfortable grip. I really like this. Here's the trigger, which is also really comfortable. Not really too much difference in comfort from my standard one. It's basically plate and a little slope. And it just looks a little bit different, so I decided to do a different style on this trigger than MDN and basically everyone else has done, which I definitely do like this more. Here's the safety, which this would be safe, and that would be fire. I do not really like the safety, but it's fine. So, here's the handguard, which is a bit hard to show off, so I have to take out mag. But this is the Daniel Defense RAS rail, which it has a quad rail basically, a rail on all sides, and a bunch of gas holes, or basically holes to make it lightweight, which really it isn't too much lighter than the actual one. But yeah, I saw in an image that you had to open up this to remove it, so I did it. Just that you can't remove the handguard. It just basically reveals the gas tube, which, by the way, here's the gas block right here. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing to just have, basically. Here's the sling mount. I had to use a keyring. I don't really have too much against it, but yeah. You can flip it down if you would actually use it, but I just normally keep it up to keep it still, so it doesn't rattle all the time. So here's the barrel, which obviously it is oh, okay, sight first. Here's the barrel, and the flash hider, which really isn't the actual gun's flash hider. But, of course, since it's a bullpup, it has a really long barrel. So, I actually made an attachment for this, which is the specialty sight made for this gun, which happens to be the SUSAT. Yeah, this scope has a very, very weird name. I think it stands for something, I don't really know myself, but I just really like the look of it. I mean, it has light gray, I know, but basically I ran out of pieces completely. I had no bricks left, no 1x6s, no 1x8s, nothing, basically. So, yeah. Got the two screws here to screw it on to the rail. As I said, I ran out of pieces, so I had to use those jumper plates to hide the technicals. So this scope attaches on really easily. This part, the studs that I have holding everything on, the carrying handle, scope, everything is very, very, very strong, which is the reason why I could hold the gun by its carrying handle. And I'm not saying that's how I'm gonna carry the gun, because I still do not trust it. It's Lego, but I mean, I'd probably carry the gun from this scope, because this scope has such a good mount. So I just kind of like the scope. Extreme Guns helped me with making the decision, so thanks to him. So one thing to point out with this gun, in Battlefield 4, where I can remember MDN complaining about the reload being bad, but it doesn't really make too much sense that he's complaining, because as you can see they hold here, which means that they could strike the magazine release like this. I don't know, I just had to point it out because it was a bit aggravating once I heard MDN say that. So yeah, I basically just almost had to say that. Sorry for being mean, but I just kind of felt like I had to. I have no idea what I'm doing right here. Impersonation shooting with the dust cover up. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully you guys really like this gun. It took me a really long time to make, obviously, and yeah, making it was such a good experience. That's a lie. It was a pain to make, but I love this gun right now. Next up is going to be another bullpup. It's going to be a bit of a weird one, maybe from the same game that this gun is from, perhaps, pretty much. So, yeah, here's a full overview of the gun. This is where the gun looks the best. I just love the look of it so much. I just, yeah, I just can't get over it. But anyways, make sure to leave a like or a comment if you did love this gun as much as I did, or if you did enjoy it. You don't have to love the gun to like it. So yeah, Q&A still. I need more questions. It's not going too well, and also leave requests because I really need requests. Because I often have no idea what guns to make after making one certain one. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys. Goodbye.